Morning everyone. It is Wednesday. What are we at? 7:30. Just going to get down. Got Nicholas's Honda back in today. We've got to replace some clips on the front of the bumper that we didn't do when we did the horns, because they're one use only and a lot of them broke. We've got something else to do as well, some wiring I think on his car, something else needs changing. Oh, speaker. Check the speaker on the driver's side front, it's not working correctly. I'll check out that. And this afternoon we've got a Nissan Navara that's got a old Clarion from new, and it's failed, so he wants CarPlay and Android Auto, so we're doing a Pioneer on that, and then see whatever else turns up for the day. Got to do some more stock ordering. We need some more bits and bobs coming up next week. So busy at the minute, it's great, really enjoying it. On some of the videos you'll see me sitting down. That's the purpose of Dan being here, is that I can, the other day what were we doing? It was me sat in a chair, Dan was working, and we were talking, and I was basically having I was having 20 conversations with different people at the same time about jobs and stock and cars, and yeah, it was literally, that's his role, is to come in and hold the ropes. Obviously I'm there if he needs to ask a question, but yeah, it's allowed me a lot more time to get straight back to people, get more work booked in, so it's kind of rolling in waves at the minute, which is great. I do need to sort out the council and get them on the case with my car. That certainly needs to hurry up. But I don't know whether you can see, but that front foyer there, that's where you used to be able to go in and speak to a person. Now you get a computer screen. And there's no such listing for the insurance department, which have told me to contact them and give the quote in, so they can price me, they can pay me to do my car and get it fixed. Well, I can't speak to anyone insurance because there is no department apparently for that. Fun times, but I'm on the case, and the one of the van claims has finally been settled. The insurance company basically got a stinking email from me in January, early January, basically saying, I'm going to the Ombudsman, you're taking a mick. Enough's enough. And already I've had about 3 emails concerning the first claim, and they've basically said they've agreed, they've settled, so they're going to pay for me. They're going to give me a check basically to get the car fixed, minus my excess, and then they have to claim the excess back again. So I'll end up with about £1,000 for the first bit of damage to the front, so we can get that over to Mike's painter at some point, get that painted and fixed, and then hopefully do the rear as well. That'll be another one, and then one on the Cube, one on the Chaser, 2 on the Chaser. The wall damage from the rubbish company and the council damage to the suspension and tyre. I did notice the tyres are gone. I don't know whether I've mentioned this before, but having no anti-roll bar on the car and moving the car around, it seems like the tension has come off the front wheels and it's chewed out the inside of the tyres. They're gone. So unfortunately that'll need to get done as well. But anyway, off to work, get some breakfast. See you soon everyone. Don't you be grabbing my arse. Oh, you know I will. So we got first 2 in guys this morning. He's not got his clips yet for the front of the Honda. So Dan's going to take off the door card and investigate why this speaker's stopped working this side. So I'll have a little look at that first off, and then if it's not speaker and connections, we'll look at signal, amp and stuff. And then I've got Nissan Navara in a kind of brownie aubergine colour. We've got an old school, I've already ripped it apart. We've got an old school Clarion double din in here that's stopped working, so we've got to get this thing out and put in a Pioneer 160. So this one should pretty much be leads. It's already a double din hole, so it's leads, connection, new edge unit, microphone, DAB aerial, USB, all the fun stuff. And get popping on these. We'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon.
Morning everyone, morning. Right, let me just turn this off, 2 seconds. La 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 la. Thank you. Right, so Honda Civic, I am on at the moment looking for why the speakers stopped working on driver's side front. Taken it all apart, and we found some water. So I've dried as much of it as I can out. Now it's got bullet connectors on there to be able to run the cabling down the door, out of here into the input, and then the output for the mid and the tweeter. So obviously this one's had quite a bit of work done to it in the past. So we're going to get rid of these bullet connectors. They're not a bad thing, you know, they're perfectly fine to use, that sort of thing, but it just gives it another point where water can get into the connector and stop it from working. So Alex has told me to get rid of these and pop some solder into the connection, tape it all up, amalgamate and tape it to make sure that it's nice and waterproof, and then tape the lot and get it put back together. So what I've done is I've taken a spare speaker that we know works. Obviously it's just an old speaker that we've pulled out of something in the past, and we just keep it because it's, you know, it doesn't need to go in the bin. I've connected this up and this one works, so I thought, okay, so if we've got signal it must be a blown up speaker, and put the speaker back in, the speaker works. So we found that it's actually not the speakers that are dead, it's not the amp that's dead, it's the fact that the connection is shorting out because it's sat in water at the bottom of the door card. So I've pulled along the bottom of these Hondas, there's this rubber strip. Now this sits along the bottom of the door in these holes here, and that just gives it an extra seal. But these are your little drain holes, these ones here, here, and underneath this one there's another one just here, and that's to drain the water out the bottom of the door that it collects. But obviously they were a little bit gummed up, so we've cleared those out. Hopefully this should drain a bit better and not kill the kicker system. So I'll give you a shout back later on once it's all put back together, and we'll go from there. See you soon.
Hello everyone. How you getting on, Dan? Oh, what's up?
Well, one,
Go on.
I've got it working.
Yeah.
Put door card back on, close door, stops working.
Stops working.
Completely, it's on, playing at like 28 now. It's dead.
Okay.
The entire side's dead.
So
Yeah, I've wiggled that, thinking that might be cutting the grommet, but that hasn't made any difference. So I'm pulling the door card back off to have another look at the speaker and see what's going on.
okay. Yeah. Do that again. If you push in the speaker, is it playing now? Is it?
Yeah, it's playing at like 28.
So just gently push the cone in on the speaker. You can't feel anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
It's completely dead.
All right. Go through the connection again. See if it's anything in that door.
But it's weird because I had it working.
Yeah. Well, I heard it. Yeah.
It was working absolutely perfectly fine.
We've got a door full of water, everyone. That's why it stopped working. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna jump on with this. So we've got the Nissan Navara all finished. We've got new Pioneer in there. The Clarion is out. Steering controls work with this one. Microphone up there. DAB aerial there. Now USB, he's got an adapter in there, so we've used it in that little back section. But we've got little radio business going on there. Steering controls all work. And that's it. This one's done. On to the next. See you in a bit. Right then everyone. The morning jobs have been picked up. I've done some fluid changes on this, clean the spark plugs out. We're just going to go out for a little run, a little test drive, make sure everything's good. Probably got to a cafe, get a spot of lunch. So I will see you in a bit. Right, after our little adventure, we've come back. I've made him clean my purple-headed worm ferret. What? No. I've made him give the van a clean. We're just diagnosing why my rear wash wipe doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure the fact that that thing there is gummed up is probably the reason why it's not coming out the end. So we've just diagnosed that fault.
But imagine having a company that, you know...
Dry all that out, put some dynamite in there, love it. We're going to just quickly sand treat the back of this because the rest of the bus has got dynamite in it. It's all good. It's all good. But we're having a little bit of tidy up, a little bit of a hoover and fix some faults. Love days like this. Get the work done and playtime, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh! See you in a bit.
Early the next morning.
Morning, everyone. Let me grab a torch for this one. So first in today, we have got a E36 with, it's a coupe with a bit of a rescue mission. Somebody's installed some stuff. It's pretty spot on. Pretty spot on.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And we've had sparks and smoke and all sorts of stuff already, as you can see. We need to sort this out. So we've got front speakers to do, rear speakers to do, 6x9s in the back. He's got 6-inch to go in the front. We've got 2 amplifiers to reinstall and a head unit to put in and sort out that. Right hand window switch. The window goes down for pulling up and up for pulling down. So we have some electrical gremlins we've got to sort out. Obviously he's a Hammers fan, but we're going to get this one sorted out. I'm just going to get down to disconnect the battery immediately because damn,
What the fuck is that?
it's not good. Right, speak to you in a bit when we've made this safe.
Ta-da! As if by magic.
All the fuckery is out. Well, near
Near enough, yeah. Near enough. The dangerous bit is out. The dangerous bit.
Look at this. Don't cut copper cable in your boot. That needs a hoover.
That shit gets everywhere.
Sparkly.
Yeah, we'll hoover that in a minute. Right. Nice wheels. Right. So what we are going to do is redo everything. Battery is disconnected. Earths are disconnected. We are going to take off this, remove all this, start again. We're going to build in 1 amp board on the back of the car, the back of the seat there. It's going to house 2 amps, the pad cap, fuse holders and everything else we need. Or splitters, fuse holders will be down here. Then we're going to start stripping the doors out, get the mid-range and tweeter out like thus. So that's out. Got speakers to change, we've got tweeters to redo, and then we're going to start looking at the dash. That looks like phone kit wiring. There's a Y-lead harness in here. I recognise those colours. There it is in here. Yeah, there it is. Nokia phone kit. God, I need to get out more. Yeah, it's got a sock lead in it. Look, there's the plug. That's the original loom.
So no one has cut the original loom then?
No, fortunately, they've just been messing with the phone kit wiring, the idiots.
Brilliant.
Well,
that's good news.
It is. Yeah, it is. It means that we
haven't got to worry about trying to put an original plug back on it.
No, there's the standard kit there.
So we're gonna take out this in here. Oh, what's that there? Oh, we got some more wiring. Oh, there's this aerial. What's this?
Dash camera? That'll be the dash camera. That's the next base thing up here.
Okay. So we've got a Nokia phone kit there. Let's get this out. This thing can come out, and then let me just get the screw under there. Pull that down. There we go. So there's our kit. We've got wiring here we've got to get out. That's joined to this. Then that can come out. And then half of this will half of this will disappear, and we can yoink. we can get, oh look, chocolate block. Yeah,
Yum.
baby, look at that, eh?
Oh God.
Thank God they did colour to colour. We've got heater controls. These apparently don't work properly. It's got a bracket on it as well. All the toys in here, mate. This one's loaded. Can we get that out of the way?
It's got that cards for a hire.
Yeah.
Keep one free brie.
We'll get that out. Let's pull this out.
Yeet.
Oh no, he's wrapped around the remote cable. That goes in there. Let's get him out of the way. I'll do some cutting.
Literally 95% of what was up there has just been taken away.
Oh, like when we redo this, it'll be like a new car, mate. Honestly, the shit that we're gonna get rid of in this. There's so much crap. It's like it's working upon working upon working. This is why you never do a half-assed job on somebody else's crap, because you just add to the bullshit. Look, had an adapter over here somewhere for the original plug, so we could literally just plug into that and everything's gravy. But somebody that didn't know has gone here and they've cut all this up, and that's where the smoking started, was from all of this, when in actual fact that's not the right harness. That's an ISO to an ISO, but we have the round pin lead for the BMW, which we can just plug and play and everything will be good again.
Instead of cutting everything up and going, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Watch this.
Oh no, you don't.
Watch this.
The famous pantomime. Right, but let's where's me? Have you got side cutters there, dude?
Yes.
Pass us your set of Nipex. Tumbleweed. Let me just there we go. Get rid of that. They've still got the controller in here somewhere. The oh no, somebody cut it off. Oh well, that's the aerial. That is the it's got the adapter in here. Oh, they've put it right up behind the fucking airbag. That's a silly thing to do, boys. Right, oh, some free fuse holders though, thanks very much.
Sick.
Yep. Right, we'll get cracking on this, tidy this bitch up, rewire it properly, make it sound half decent again. Fun times.
See you soon.
Right then, boys, how are we doing? So let's discuss. Little wood templates cut. We're going to have the power cap on here, 2 amplifiers, obviously the cabling, we're going to carpet that. That is cut in such a shape that it will sit on the, where's my torch gone? Dan's nicked it. It will sit on the back of that seat there with that little cutout. So that's going to go there and we can run everything nice and neatly into where it needs to go. Get rid of all the mess the way it was before. So we've got, where are the speaker cables that you've just ran?
On the back seat still.
Oh, okay. So Dan's run our amp and sub cables, look, all the way under the seats nice and neatly, one loom up to the top. He's just starting the speaker, mid-range and tweeter install in the dash. Let me show you something else that's just turned up. Dude, stick that on charge. Yoink! So my wheels have been done. I thought it was fitting as these are going to go on the van, and yes, it is full of that. So that's what we're working with now. Got all 4 back from the powder coater, so we just got to get some rubber on these bad boys, and these are my summer wheels. Don't they look nice? Nice little set of 4. Waiting on the powder coating bar. That comes back, I think, Monday. But yeah, we've got enough to get a bit busy. See you in a bit.
Bit of slapstick comedy as you're trying to juggle with it. Afternoon, everyone. So we are back from lunch, and we are continuing on with the
Abomination.
the abomination of this. I think you showed the camera before, though. Looking a bit swish.
It's getting better.
Getting better.
It's just doing all the wiring.
Oh yeah. Yeet. I'm cracking on. Speakers in on the bit of an adapter out of the old surround. It's a bit complicated with these ones because the door card is so shallow, but the speakers are quite deep, and then the window is quite close to the actual framework of the door. So we've had to make an adapter. This is their crossover. Although it looks like a speaker, it's not. That's their crossover for the tweeter. Tweeter's up in the top there. I've glued him into the foam. You might just be able to get a glimpse of him behind there. So the tweeter's in there. Wiring runs down to here. I've tucked it behind this foam. This is glued to the actual foam so it doesn't move. And then obviously the wiring runs behind the foam, out the bottom of here, into the speaker. Sorted and done. So I'll do the same on the other side in a couple of minutes. Get the door card put back on this one, get this side buttoned up. Alex is cracking on with the amps and that.
Doing the wiring.
Yeah, mint. And then we'll start putting the head unit in, and
It'll all come together fairly fast.
we've got 6x9s to put in the parcel shelf as well, haven't we? So
Yeah, the old ones are already out. The mount is kind of nearly ready. We've just got to do the legwork for the bits and bobs in between, and then it's connecting everything up.
sweet. And then I've got to put the seat back in and get rid of all this mess. Go from there. But yeah, all of this has come out of his car. I've bin all the old foam kit, all his old wiring, put his sub back in, and then go from there. So see you soon. Evening, everyone. So E46 is done. So radio's all in. Just putting the last little bits in, like glove box. USBs all ran to the glove box, and obviously no DAB on this radio, so that's not too much of an issue. So we haven't got the DAB in the top left corner, but we have got the microphone at the top there. So this one's all set up and ready to go. Amp cables, all the signal cables are all ran down to the back of the glove box, across the carpet, and then along the centre of the car, in the footwell, under the carpet, through the back to the 2 amps. You can't see them because it's dark in there. Hang on, let me get your torch. There we go, that's a bit better. So, got the 2 amps, and then the power cap, fuses, and then the sub on the side here. Cabling to the top there is for the 6x9s that are in the parcel shelf. So they are all in as well. We've changed those out today. So they're in. Alex has managed to make a plinth for it. He's busy over here tucking the glove box back in. But we've changed the door cards, taken the door cards off, put new speakers in the doors. Got tweeters, mid-ranges, and the crossovers all mounted in there, as you saw
Showed them
earlier.
the back.
I have showed them the back, yeah. Look
Cool.
good, looks swish. So this one's all done. Get this one ready to go in a couple of seconds and we'll be off. But we'll see you soon.
Evening, everyone. That was a bit of a crazy one. Tools need to go away, Daniel. What time is it? Oh, it's 6:15. So that's your first job in the morning. Sort this shit out. Right, we are all done. I know, right? Too fucking sexy. Mind your punches. So yes, we are done for today. Beamer picked up, guys, super happy, likes the install, likes the fact that we ripped everything out and started again. Look at this. Yay. Yeah, he's impressed the fact that we ripped it all out and started again, didn't work on top of somebody else's junk, which, you know, we don't do that anyway. That's not the done thing. Or you may do, but if you do, you're not a very good installer. because you've seen the amount of crap that we found with that job and ripped out and started again, and now it's kind of reliably safe. We had a last minute hiccup. The power cap has basically like a terminal in it, which is this one, and as you can see or not see from these edges, you probably see the marring on the edge of it. Somebody used a pair of pliers to tighten it up, and the thing was loose, so I was messing around with it because it came loose, and then it snapped in the end of the power cap. So I had to drill out, use the snap-on stuff to get the threaded bit out, and then add in, that's wifey, add in my own bolt in order to be able to locate the power stuff down. So that was like a last minute hiccup that we didn't really want, a pain in the bum. But that's it, we are finished for today. A late one. We're cracking home, and I will see you bright and early in the morning. Blue cable down, turn everything off upstairs. See you then, peeps.